is Julie Stanbridge, and I'm here to interview one of Hutchins Elementary's best first grade teachers, Miss Carlson. Let's go on inside and meet her. So how long have you been teaching?
This is my 20th year in first grade. So yeah, it's hard to believe that it's been 20 years already.
Have you enjoyed first grade?
Yes, and I feel like I'm kind of thankful and lucky that I've got to stay in the same grade level, because a lot of times teachers over the years kind of get changed, based on like numbers and everything, and I've always been able just to kind of stay in, yeah, and I've been at more than one school, so I've, been fortunate that they've had places for me in first grade. I feel like at this point, I should probably stick it out.
And what do you believe is the most important learning objectives for your classroom?
In first grade? Mm-hmm. Well, of course, I think reading is, not just learning how to read, but how to be a reader and comprehend, being able to read the words phonetically, cite, but also understand the meaning, because if you don't, then, if you don't teach young children how to read for meaning, it's really hard to get that back.
Yeah, it's definitely an important thing.
Yeah.
How do you use technology in teaching reading?
In teaching reading, well, now all of our classrooms all have smart boards. We use smart boards a lot for a lot of our whole group lessons. We've worked really hard as grade level to work together to create smart board lessons based on the Common Core standards and objectives that the Mobile County has paced out for us in the past. So we just kind of use those things like when we're reviewing, like for word activities, sight words, word building, reading comprehension. We hook it up to links for different types of stories to do close reading, all that kind of thing.
That's exciting. Do the kids enjoy it, or is it
they
something
do.
that...
We have to, now I wouldn't say you sit there all for your whole reading block, but we sit there, we actually have different components like a word building part, a comprehension. We also have some language arts links, and then we even towards the end have some of our science and social studies links, because our curriculum is based on thematic units, okay. And so when we do that, it's set up so where we can kind of break the day up, but we have it all kind of there as one source. So
that's nice. Okay.
And we take little brain breaks sometimes in the middle where they do a little dance if we are sitting on, but we don't usually sit longer than 15 minutes, 20 maybe max.
Okay.
The whole group time in the smart board.
So do you kind of use technology in preparing for your lessons plans and incorporating when you're going to use it and things like that?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I do a lot of using technology prior, when I'm planning. Yes, not like on a weekly basis. We try really hard to kind of plan quarterly. So when we're looking for different types of links or activities and all that kind of stuff, we're using technology. Now, we also use technology in reading. Of course, we use the AR program mm-hmm. for reading comprehension, but there's also different assessments that we use in there. The STAR Early Lit, there's STAR Reading and STAR Math, and those are all good indicators just to kind of see what kinds of things your children know, what they don't know.
And they can access those on tablets, right?
Yes, we can do. We use iPads also. I mean, we really use more iPads in any type of smaller device than the desktops. Even though I like the desktops, we just don't. It's easier to get more.
And you'll encourage bring your own device with the children, yeah.
And now you are able to access. It used to be that AR was only available on the Apple, but now mm-hmm. They have gotten where we can link it to the Droid stuff, so it makes it a lot. Yes, much more convenient. Not everybody has an iPad.
Yeah, that's very true. They're expensive.
That's all right. That just means kids can come in. Not here, but in the building.
Okay, awesome. So what suggestions could you offer potential teachers or teachers that might be struggling for their first years? What can you offer them for advice?
Well, with technology or just basic general?
Just basic general questions, or if you've got some technology advice as well? Or?
Well, I know that just going back from when I first started teaching, I had some good advice that, you want to do it all when you first start to become a teacher. You see there's so much, even as a seasoned teacher, you've been teaching so long, you can get overwhelmed with all the different things you can do in your classroom. Mm-hmm. New teachers just focus on learning the curriculum, understanding the curriculum, and working on your classroom management and just organization and all that. Everything else is going to fall in place. If you don't understand those things, then it's really, really hard to pull it together. But if you're solid in your curriculum and you're solid in your classroom management, then usually all the other stuff falls in place over time. With technology, it's always changing.
Right.
You rely a lot more on it. I know we got our smart boards. I was like, I love all my big charts and my poems and my big books, and I still use those. because kids need to have tangible things, especially first grade. They still need to have little books. They still need to be able to touch and point to the words and everything.
Right.
But, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to like it. But you get kind of used to it, and then when the power goes out or your smartboard crashes, like my tower did not too long ago, you're kind of lost. So you have to kind of, you know, be prepared for that.
Yeah,
that kind
definitely
of
throw some curveballs with
yeah,
technology.
technology will throw you curveballs.
Well, I'm glad I got to sit down and talk with you. I look forward to observing your classroom some more, for
yeah.
sure.
Well, no problem. No problem.
Thank you so much.